To everyone here, of course, to my colleagues who govern and for being here. It is an honor to stand alongside all of my colleagues and fellow advocates for indigenous rights and environmental justice in a decades-long fight against corporate greed. Steve Donziger's case demonstrates a systemic failure to bring corporations to justice for their abuses against everyday people. Chevron avoids paying millions of dollars that it owes. Donziger reports to prison today, and indigenous people in Ecuador continue to suffer disastrous effects of living in a polluted environment. So earlier this year, when the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention investigated the case, they found what we already know to be true, that Steve Donziger's imprisonment is a violation of his human rights.
That's right.
Despite powerful advocacy from the human rights community, still no word from the Biden administration on asking for relief and justice. So I'm here, we're all here to urge in no uncertain terms for Steve Donziger to be released.
Yes!
He fought to bring fossil fuel companies to justice for poisoning communities in Ecuador, and his imprisonment in our own country is an attack on fairness and accountability. And here's the critical thing. However horrifying this case is, the situation is not unique. Polluters like Chevron regularly evade responsibility for their messes, often much closer to home. Neighborhoods in my district and across the country suffer the effects of air pollution, toxic waste, and water contamination from corporate polluters. As is often the case, those areas most affected are in minority communities, in poor communities, places with less access to legal resources. And Steve Donziger's release would be a small step toward a system where everyday people, the communities that I serve, can seek environmental justice and corporate accountability. We can't erase past mistakes, but each day is another opportunity for the Department of Justice to heed the calls of the United Nations, free Steve Donziger, and pave the way for a new chapter of environmental justice to begin. Thank you.